Hello, welcome back to the channel. It is that time of week again when we have new Ren to get to. It is part 3 of Money Game. I'd only just discovered Money Game parts 1 and 2 recently because this was lined up as a premiere on his channel. So I've reacted to those a few days ago, so check those out as well. But this is part 3 of Money Game. It's over 9 minutes long, guys. I don't know whether there's a monologue at the end of it or whether it's just a pure 9-minute long video. I am going to find out. Let's do it together. If you've already watched it, jump in the comments, let me know what you think of the original. I can't wait. So yeah, let's get into this. It's always great to have new Ren, isn't it? I watch so much of his stuff, and so many reactors reacting to videos of his that I've already seen, and it's just fantastic when people find him for the first time. I only wish I'd been around to react to High Ren when it came out, because that's just still gets me even now. But here we go with Money Game Part 3. Oh, okay. So I was immediately wondering if it was Ren playing that. And it could be, don't get me wrong, it could be, but we just kind of got a little glimpse of the hood there, didn't we? So I'm guessing this is the dude that's wearing a bag over his head. Oh, it's beautiful piano. Love that camera. Love that camera. Oh, okay. What is going on here then? So, one of these guys is Ren. I'm guessing it's the one walking over to the dude playing the piano. Is that Samuel then playing the piano? Who's Samuel? I've not had any. I don't know. I can't think of any reference I've seen to a Samuel in any of his other videos. Is he the one that normally does the camera work, or I don't know? Let me know. Oh, hang on. Has Ren just got up? Yes, that's Ren, isn't it? Is that Ren in? Yeah, this is going to be Ren, isn't it? Yay! Hello, Ren. Hi, Ren.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still eligible elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 20.
Jesus Christ, we're 4 minutes in already. And I've just been sat, I'm mesmerised. It's the one thing that always hits me when I watch Ren is it's so unfair how fucking talented this guy is. I mean, he could do any genre of music, couldn't he? I mean, he can sing, we know that. He's a phenomenal storyteller, and this is just fantastic, telling the life of this kid growing up, and his dad pushing him, just telling him that money is the be-all and end-all of everything, isn't it? And sacrifice everything to make the dollar. And yeah, the words are superb. Really, really superb. The thing I found with Ren as well, there's no natural breaks where you can stop and talk, is it? Because it's just constant lyrics. I hate how talented he is, but I love this guy.
To wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket.
I mean, it's quite a dramatic life that he's. I mean, the story is incredible. The story is incredible. I'm going to have to go back and listen to it all again as well. This is going to be one of those where I'm going to watch it over and over and over again. I'm going to be watching anyone in the reaction community who's reacting to this, because I think this is going to make waves. It's just superb. You know, just this prodigious kid growing up and then just gets corrupted, and it's never enough. It seems like his dad's living vicariously through the kid as well, doesn't it? You know, it's never enough. All right, you know, you think you've made it, you haven't. You've got to do something else. You've got to do more. It's just the whole greed thing, isn't it, that he gets across in Money Game. But it's just superb. Who's on the phone then?
35, he gets the call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed up, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
I mean, it was never going to end well, this guy's life, was it? Get into the drugs world and everything, and it's so dramatic. I mean, 5 minutes 20 into the song, and I'm absolutely spellbound by this. It's all one shot again as well, isn't it?
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck for money and fame. Cut the music.
Oh, okay, here we go. It's just so dramatic where he's gone back, and it's kind of a parallel, isn't it? You know, 41, he's not running, he's not walking, he's not running around.
2 not walking quickly, 43 never running round
all
the
the gold, but
pavements
it's
of
just
the city.
rubble.
44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck for money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
I love the noises of, you know, it's just, there's no filter, there's no edit, is there? It's just the noises of him taking his jacket off.
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface and consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise. "45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate, with a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game."
Wow. Jesus Christ. I mean, that was powerful. That was really, really powerful. We've got 8 seconds left. I'm assuming there's nothing, no little end bit in there that I'm going to miss. No. I mean, this guy just gets better and better, doesn't he? I mean, it's a trilogy, 3 years in the making, and the message it gets across is fantastic when you go across all 3 parts of it. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that I'm just struggling to find the words to describe this guy. he is one of the most talented artists, independent or otherwise, in this country at the moment. He really is. I mean, the stuff he is putting out, so grateful that he's independent and that he's gone his own path. And you know, I've said it before in other videos of his, while it's horrible what he's gone through, I wonder if we'd have the same artist and the same music and the creativity and the attitude and just the whole package that we have, if we'd have that without his personal suffering and the shit that he's had to deal with over, you know, over half his life. I'm sure he wishes he hadn't had to go through that, and you know, we all wish that people didn't have to go through that. But when he brings genius, and this is genius what this guy is doing. He is by far the best, my favourite artist that I cover on this channel, I think. I really think that, because he's just so original, so creative. His videos are just immense. They're amazing. They are, I mean, how does he put them together? Bear in mind, this guy's releasing music and videos to go with it virtually on a weekly basis, it seems, at the moment. And they're all just right up here, aren't they? They're all just top notch in terms of the song, the music, the lyrics, the message, the video, the production. You know, how's he because these are all one shot, and he's not miming, he's performing these live as well. And how is he getting that into his brain and memorizing? I mean, just fucking bravo, Ren. Just bravo, mate. You have done it again. You have smashed it again. I cannot wait for more from you. I am going to go and do the whole Jenny Screech Violet thing as well. So make sure you stick around, because that will come out in the next few weeks as well. But that was phenomenal. It was worth the wait. I couldn't wait to get in front of the camera to do it today. So happy with that. So 9 minutes long, and it flew by. And I even rewound it a couple of times, and I paused and I taught, and it flew by, those 9 minutes, because he tells a story and it's captivating, and you cannot look away from it. You're dragged in, and that is the beauty of the song, the story, the video, and the artist performing it. The guy is just on another level right now. That is it for this one. Thank you for watching as always. Jump in the comments as always as well. Subscribe, turn on the notifications, and don't forget to hit that thumb. And I will see you soon for the next one. Wow, Ren. That was incredible. See you later.